Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is crashing and the disaster is repeating, but fortunately for us, we've just hit a major and a very important price target. Let me show you. Yesterday, Bitcoin got a rejection off of a major daily high-term timeframe area of resistance, aligning very nicely with the anchored VWAP, 112.5 thousand US dollar area. It really does look like it held, and we got right now another push towards the downside. There is also why yesterday I said to you, I do remain in my short position on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, and also on XRP. But where we are as of right now, I am paying myself because Bitcoin has finally hit our major price target. If you have been following me on YouTube and also on Twitter for the past couple of days, you definitely know we have talked about our major golden Fibonacci ratio, liquidity level, and also the anchored VWAP at 108,000. And as of right now, Bitcoin is trading exactly right here. Let me right now share with you why the golden Fibonacci ratio right here is such an important price target. First of all, please note, I am using the logarithmic scale for this example because it does look like that if we go right now also with our trend-based Fibonacci extension exactly from our high back towards the low right here, back towards the high, 1.618 Fibonacci extension price target is coming in almost exactly at our golden pocket. Additionally, we can be zooming out for us to get the anchored VWAP, and for the anchored VWAP, I am using the low at approximately 74,000 US dollars after Bitcoin has gotten a major rejection back down. And what you're right now going to see, the anchored VWAP is coming in almost exactly at the area where Bitcoin is trading as of right now. Not to mention, another liquidity level can be placed exactly below the recent lows. So what does that mean? People that are right now still holding their long positions, they're probably setting the stop losses exactly below the recent lows. Potentially, we can stop them out and only then continue our way massively towards the upside. And additionally, please do not forget, where we are as of right now, we also have two very important daily areas of support. The first daily level has already been hit, but the second daily, if Bitcoin does right now go slightly lower, it is also going to be right here at 106,000 US dollars. But also right now, let me zoom out a little bit right here because I want to talk about a major volume area when we are measuring the entire upper price action. What you're right now going to see, value area low on Bitcoin is coming in literally almost exactly at our golden Fibonacci ratio, our 1.618 Fibonacci extension level, our liquidity level, and additionally, what we are right now going to do, if we zoom in on the 4-hour time frame, I would also like to share with you another major liquidity level because right here, Bitcoin has gotten a push towards the downside and formed a low at approximately 105,000 US dollar area. But with this push towards the downside, we did not take out our recent low at approximately 104.6 thousand US dollars. So it also does look like slightly lower. There is going to be another major liquidity level for Bitcoin, where of course, if all of those levels are going to be hit, we can definitely be looking to fire another long or a buy position on the Bitcoin price itself. And of course, if you right now ask me, would I fire a short right here? Definitely not. I am paying myself with all of my short positions on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on XRP, and because as of right now, we are hitting such a major price target, of course, we are looking only for another long position. That is also right now why I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button because 1,000 likes are really possible, and also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now also share with you why the area where we are as of right now is not only a major price target, but also a very important time pivot. So what exactly do I have in mind? Once we are right now actually looking at our recent price action, we can right now be comparing the first push towards the downside with the second push towards the downside. Why is this right here important? Because overall speaking, we are as of right now still trading in a significant rising wedge pattern. And when we right now compare our A elite wave with the C elite wave, we can talk about the symmetry, we can talk about our major 1-to-1 Fibonacci Fibonacci time level. So what we are right now going to do, let's go with our trend-based Fibonacci time, measuring from our recent high back towards the low right here, putting the third pivot exactly at the all-time high. And what you're right now going to see, not only Bitcoin is right now trading at a major price target right here, but also in the next couple of days, more specifically on 2nd of September, we are going to hit another major one-to-one Fibonacci time pivot. So that is then going to mean not only we are trading at a major support level right here, but also we can be actually looking for a bigger reversal, because in that case, our major ABC correction can be coming towards an end. So that is simply another reason why definitely I am interested to fire another long position. Not to mention paying right now attention to our liquidations. And first of all, I would like to go on the 2-week time frame, because 2-week liquidations as of right now are definitely more bullish, and of course suggesting that the price is going to see a bounce towards the upside. Remember, all of our major liquidation levels are always acting as magnets for Bitcoin. Why so? Because majority of people right now are going to get liquidated if Bitcoin does see a push towards the upside above the recent high. Over 250 million of short positions are going to get liquidated. Now, maybe some of you are right now going to say to me, bro, if we zoom out on the 3-month time frame, it does look like that no, liquidations on Bitcoin are not going to be above our recent highs, but actually below the recent lows. Zooming out right here, yes, it really does look like that at approximately 95.3 thousand US dollars, we have approximately 114 million of long positions being liquidated. But the reality is, the number higher is much bigger than the one towards downside. So if I would right now say to you which level is more important, I would definitely go with the upper one, because it's a much bigger one. Here we have only 114. Above our recent highs, we have over 250 million. So that is simply why, if we are right now paying attention to our liquidations, I would actually say they are looking slightly more bullish. But the reality right now is, overall speaking, the trend on Bitcoin is unfortunately not towards the upside, but actually towards the downside. How do I know that? Pay attention right now to the simple market structure on the 4-hourly time frame. We have right now our recent high, we also got our recent low, another lower high, another lower low, another lower high, and as of right now, another lower low. So it really does look like on the 4-hourly time frame, we are clearly moving in a downtrend, not only in terms of the market structure, but also if we are right now applying our exponential moving averages on our chart, it does look like on the 4-hourly, on the 2-hourly, on the 1-hourly time frame, we are clearly moving in a significant downtrend. So probably right now you're wondering, what is going to be a sign of strength on Bitcoin when we can then say, okay, market structure was changed, we can actually then expect higher targets on the Bitcoin chart itself. And a very simple thing that we right now need to do is to pay attention towards the high that was formed at 113.4 thousand US dollar area. Later in the video, I'm even going to share with you why this specific level is also going to be another major level for Bitcoin. But nevertheless, if we are going to right now be able to see a push towards the upside, take out our recent high, it is going to mean bearish market structure was broken, we can be expecting a higher low right here, and of course also potentially then another major push towards the upside, because of course for the first time we are not going to be forming a lower high, but actually a higher high, which is then going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. And then additionally, Bitcoin is once again going to be trading in our major horizontal range. So that is why I'm right now telling to you, at the area where we are, we can potentially already look to fire another long or a buy position. And that is why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus without KYC and without VPN with the second link down below in the description, because BTunix Exchange is as of right now with me having a very exclusive campaign. Only after you register and after you're going to open up your first trade, you're going to get 10 USDT, but also you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus. This campaign right here is very limited for the next couple of days, so definitely make sure you take advantage of the free bonuses using the second link down below. No KYC and no VPN after you register and after initial deposit. Right now, let me also share with you something very interesting happening on the Achler stochastic CG oscillator. Not a lot of people pay attention to this specific indicator, but let me right now share with you exactly what has been happening with it on the daily time frame. We are right now clearly seeing a push towards the downside, and usually once we are in the oversold resistance area, Bitcoin does see some kind of a push toward the upside. So this right here is definitely going to be another bullish Bitcoin indication. And additionally, we can even go on the weekly time frame, whereas right now we are definitely resetting. Last time we were in the oversold, we got a push toward the upside towards another all-time high. Last time we were forming a double bottom pattern right here, we also got another major push towards the upside. So I would definitely say Achler stochastic CG oscillator resetting right here on the weekly and also on the daily time frame is definitely going to be another bullish Bitcoin indication. Additionally, we can also right now go with the RSI indicator on the daily time frame, where we are right now going to see Bitcoin is definitely right now still forming some kind of a higher low on the daily time frame, while the RSI potentially in the next couple of days could be forming another lower low. If, for example, we are right now going to go just slightly lower towards downside for our lower daily level right here, we could potentially see a lower low on the RSI, while Bitcoin is still then going to see another higher low. This is then going to mean a hidden bullish divergence is being present on the RSI indicator, which is definitely going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. So let me right now share with you why our recent high right here is not only a very important level in terms of our market structure, but also it is going to be quite an important level for us to pay attention to because of the golden Fibonacci ratio. So what we are right now going to do, if we go from our swing high back towards our swing low, we can be using the logarithmic chart or also not, but nevertheless, it really does look like golden Fibonacci ratio on Bitcoin is right now coming in exactly above the recent high. And not only that, there is going to be another high right here for liquidity purposes. So I would say like that, if Bitcoin does right now see a push towards the upside, yes, this area right here, 114,000 US dollars is the first major price target you should really pay attention to, because if it's going to be broken towards the upside, it is not only going to be the first higher high right here, but also Bitcoin is going to break a major area of resistance towards the upside, which is then definitely going to be another bullish Bitcoin indication. So let me right now make a very clear plan. Where we are as of right now, we hit a major price target at this specific area, and even if we are going to right now go slightly lower towards the downside, we can be looking for another long position with a very clear invalidation level below our major liquidity level at approximately 114.5 thousand US dollar area. Additionally, because we are right now at such an important price target, we are also going to be looking for the reversal because of the major Fibonacci time pivot coming in literally in the next couple of days on approximately 2nd of September. So get ready, I am taking some profits on my short positions, and I'm simply interested to fire another long position, not only on Bitcoin, but of course also on the entire crypto market. That is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus without KYC and without VPN with the second link down below, because only after you register and after initial deposit, you're going to get some very nice bonuses. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.